Good evening, class. This evening we will be talking about our reviewing of our Lucas reading of chapters 5, chapter 6, and chapter 15. Tonight I will start with chapter 5, and that's identifying the topic. That is what we read. We read about identifying the topic, which will help us talk about what exactly is it that you are trying to present before your audience. What is it that you want them to know? How are you planning on informing them? In what way? It is very important that we present to our audience where we're going with our public speech. It helps them understand the direction of the speech. It helps them understand the things, position their minds so that they can learn and take in new information, not just knowledgeable information that they already know. Forming a general purpose is the reason for adapting to a topic. You can't just get up in front of a group of people and just pull out the hat. You have to have some type of direction when you are when you are directing your public speech. In chapter 6, we also the Lucas reading also talked about the speaker must make the audience pay attention, meaning you can bring about different ways to present your speech. It doesn't have to be similar to James or Jenny who got up before you. You can be very diverse in your speech. You can bring about different things. Researching your audience is one of the things that chapter 6 talked about. You can research your audience before you even have to get up and do a public speech, whether it's in race, age, sexual orientation, religion, or anything in that type of box. You can research these things before speaking before your audience. It will help steer the direction of your speech. Before going into chapter 15 review, I would also like to say that in chapter 6, what I loved about chapter 6 was that it spoke to us about allowing room for mishaps. For instance, it gave the example of when your slideshow is not showing correctly or when there may be technical difficulties. You can always find other ways to present your material. Now, moving forward to chapter 15, where we talk about the informative speeches, which we will have coming up very soon. When giving an informative speech, it is important that you have a purpose to inform, which is what chapter 5 was talking about. You need to have a purpose, and you need to be able to inform in the different orders of organizing informative speeches: our chronological order, spatial order, and topical order. These are the different ways that we can present our speech and allow ourselves to have success. I hope you all have a great evening.